Schools have anti-bullying policies, yet thousands of children still phone Childline or simply stay quiet. So what can you do to help children overcome the bullies? Bullying affects not only children's school performance, but also their self-esteem. It's one thing to have an anti-bullying policy, but the research evidence shows that it's how you actually tackle bullying that makes the difference. Christine Oliver at the Thomas Coram Research Unit, Institute of Education, has been researching bullying.
We undertook the research because young people were still calling organisations like Childline in large numbers for help with dealing with bullying, and we wanted to find out why that was, because there's lots of information out there on bullying, on how to tackle it, and every school has an anti-bullying policy. So why were large numbers still needing help to tackle bullying? We spoke to about 240 young people in years 5 and 8 in different schools across the country, 12 schools in total. And then we conducted a questionnaire survey, and that involved about just under 1,000 young people to ask them how they tackle bullying and if they have any ideas about how bullying could be tackled better in schools.
The main findings were 51% of primary school pupils and 54% of secondary school pupils thought that bullying was a big problem or quite a problem. 20 to 30% of primary school pupils and 10 to 20% of secondary school pupils have experienced bullying.
Well, we found that although young people are told constantly to tell someone about bullying, that in fact telling was a very risky business for young people. They felt that really the best way to deal with bullying was for them to deal with it themselves, with the support of their friends, or by avoiding the bully. Then they might consider telling a teacher, and usually a teacher that they know and like. Young people felt that a whole school approach was the best way for tackling bullying. So looking at bullying from all different perspectives. One might be introducing a policy, a second might be encouraging teachers to introduce the topic of bullying in school lessons. Another way might be looking at the design of playgrounds. Are there some areas that where you could design out bullying? Well, how can young people themselves help to tackle bullying?
First of all, what do you think bullying is?
Verbal and physical abuse, which constantly happens.
The research found that 51% of pupils in Year 5 reported that they'd been bullied during the term. 28% of pupils in Year 8 reported that they had been bullied during the term.
It's not enough to have an anti-bullying policy and think that that's the answer. Young people want that to be the starting point, not the end result.
If you want a real anti-bullying climate in the school, then why not discuss from time to time a fictitious case rather than wait for a real one to appear? Or better still, how about a what if? Children role play a scene in which someone gets bullied, and then you discuss what the school should do if that really happened.